Photographing the Everglades snail kite was definitely one of the most challenging and stressful projects I've ever taken on. The majority of their population exists in and around Lake Okeechobee, which is the 7th largest freshwater lake in the United States. It's a huge area. And unlike other raptors, the snail kite feeds on one source of food, just one, the apple snail. But the apple snail lives underwater most of the time, really only coming up just to breathe, mate, or lay eggs. So kites are constantly soaring over the vegetation, scanning and searching for this prey, which is about the size of a ping pong ball. So this bird is basically able to find a needle in a haystack. I had to find some unique way to photograph that. So I went to Lake Okeechobee. I knew it was going to take a lot of preparation, but because of the size of the area, I also knew it was going to take some sort of bottleneck. So I teamed up with state wildlife biologists, and we built this submersible platform out of PVC, which would contain the snails just right at the top of the water column, along with a camera that I could trigger remotely. So day after day, I'm hauling all my gear out into the water. I'm just sitting in my canoe for 9-hour shifts, just waiting, waiting. And it was miserable. And I began to get really discouraged when things were unsuccessful. You're left with your own thoughts, and doubt really starts to creep in. Am I keeping the birds away? Is the camera keeping the birds away? And there's no way of knowing. And so you're constantly at battle with that part of you that just wants to say, I should just go shoot this with a telephoto lens and just be done with it. 4 days passed and I had nothing to show. And I actually started to think that the image was impossible. But I decided to give it one more effort, and so I returned to Lake Okeechobee. And after setting up the platform in a new flight line, I look off and I see a kite coming over the cattails, and I see him scanning and searching. And he gets right over the trap, and he looks down, and I see that he sees it. And he beelines, he goes straight for the trap.
Yes. Yes.
And in that moment, all those months of planning, waiting, all the sunburns, mosquito bites, suddenly,
Oh my God,
they're all worth it.
I can't believe it. Oh my God, I love it. This is crazy.